one word to describe the Lincoln Center?
Connection.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Or community.
Community. Yes, it's in the name. What's up, College Station? I'm Grace Hollowell, and today I'm joined once again by Markeesha Watson from the Lincoln Recreation Center. Hi, Markeesha.
Hi. Thank you for having me back.
Yes, it's always a fun time with you on the show. And we're going to talk about some exciting events that the Lincoln Center has going on this January. We are celebrating Martin Luther King Day, and it is the 42nd year that the Lincoln Center has celebrated this holiday, which is very significant when you think about in terms of how young the city of College Station is. We're only, I think, about 86, 87 years old. So for 42 years, that is a really big milestone. And there's always something going on at the Lincoln Center. So to start things off, let's talk about what you do in your role. You've been at the Lincoln Center for quite some time now, but you've sort of slid into a newer role within the last year.
Correct. So I've been with the city for over 20 years, but just 11 years in a full-time position. I'm the center supervisor at Lincoln Center, so for a year now, I've been the center supervisor. And like you said, us having this program for the 42nd year, it's one of the longest ran programs in the city. So, of course, that puts extra pressure on me. I have to keep it going, right?
Yeah.
So thanks to Lily and Jean Clark. She's the one who was center supervisor, and she started the MLK celebration. So the torch, of course, has been passed down to me, and we have to keep the celebration going, honoring Dr. King's legacy, for sure.
Yes, absolutely. And a lot of what the Lincoln Center does, you work with people of all ages, from young kids to senior citizens, but it's really important for the younger generation to hear these stories and the impact of Dr. King's message on their community, because sometimes they might not know all of the stories that have happened over the last 42 years.
Yes, it's a time keeping our future generations informed, and also a time for us to connect with our community, because we're more powerful together, right?
Yes,
so
absolutely.
This is just a time to keep the unity, keeping hope alive, and that's why it's always been called Keeping the Dream Alive. We want to keep his dream alive.
Yes, and with your time with the city, what is one thing that you wish people knew more about the Lincoln Center?
So we're not just sitting twiddling our fingers. No, just kidding. There's a lot of behind-the-scene planning that goes with our programs.
Yes.
So we're coming into our winter, spring months, and we're already planning for summer. So we're always busy planning ahead into the new seasons, whether that's events or some of our programs that we offer there. So we're always busy planning something or making connections within our community.
Yes, and before we get too much into the topic of today with the events, can you give us a brief history on why the Lincoln Recreation Center is so important to our community, and especially the Black community in College Station?
Yes, we've been that center, that hub for the community to come to, whether they're coming to socialize, to meet new friends, or giving them the opportunity to do something new. We've been that resource center for them, even if it's something that we can't offer within our facility, giving them the resources that they may need, being there as a guide to just help them. So it's really important that, all of our citizens, whether you're Black, blue, or orange, that you feel welcome to come into our facility, because our programs are for everybody.
Yes, absolutely. I know one of my favorite recent ones was y'all were doing movie nights in the gym there, which was a lot of fun. I know some of my memories as a kid were going to different community movie nights, and I remember those to this day. So like you said, something for everybody going on there. And how can people find out more information on everything that we talk about today?
To find out more information, you could go to cstx.gov/Lincoln Center.
And so before the Lincoln Center was the Lincoln Center, it was the Lincoln School. So can you talk a little bit about the historical significance of the Lincoln School and what it means to the city of College Station's history?
So it was a school for the blacks in College Station, kindergarten through 12th grade. My parents actually graduated from Lincoln High, so it always will have a special place in my heart, and that's also why being at the Lincoln Center itself is it's a part of my history.
Yeah.
As far as the school, it was K through second. They had several different classes, wood shop. It was bought by the College Station ISD, and then when it was burned down, the schools then had to integrate. So one of the good things about the Lincoln Center is also that some of those members that attended Lincoln High are either working at the Lincoln Center or they're participating in our senior programs and different special events that we have going on.
So yes, it is definitely something that has always been there and will continue to be there for our community. And it's that special gathering place for any and every moment in our community members' lives, whether that's, a celebration for a birthday party or a celebration of life if somebody has passed away. It's one of those I know I used to work for Starbucks in college, and they called the cafes a third place. So you have your home, you have your workplace, and then you have those third places where you go when you're not at work or you're not at home, and you need that sense of community or belonging.
Absolutely.
So for the Keeping the Dream Alive celebration, this year, like we said, is the 42nd year that we are doing this musical celebration. So what can attendees expect from this year's festivities?
So this year, we will have different guests from Bryan and College Station, either singing, dancing, and it's always good to see our kids participating in the program. So we have some youth members that will also do a dance during the program and be a part of our program as well. So it's a time to come and, uplift Dr. King through music.
Yes, absolutely. And the theme this year is Mission Possible 2, Rebuilding Communities Together. What does that theme mean to you and the Lincoln Center as a whole?
Mission Possible 2, it is one of the main headlines for the theme for this year from the MLK Museum in Atlanta. That's where I got the title from. But for me, it means, hey, it's been done before. We've come together as a community to make things happen. Mm-hmm. So it's Mission Possible 2 because it's possible. If we all could just come together. Things are going on in the world that, we may not agree with, but if we all come together and stick together, we're more powerful that way.
Yes, absolutely. And why is it important to host events like this that focus on unity and service and community healing?
Just to remind people that we still need to do these things. We still need to serve our community. We still need to come together in a positive atmosphere. And like I said, this is a musical, so we'll be uplifting Dr. King's legacy through song and praise.
Yes, celebration.
Yes, yes.
So how can families and individuals of all ages participate and feel included during the celebration?
Just come. The event's on Friday, January the 16th. It is a free event. It starts at 6:30. So just come out and attend and enjoy the entertainment that we have lined up for the evening.
Yes, absolutely. Bring your friends, bring your family, your neighbors. And are there any opportunities for people who may want to be involved in the program?
So at this point, I would say just come. Just attend the program. And if in future you would like to be a part of the program, then definitely reach out to us if you have a talent that you would like to share during our program.
Yes, absolutely. And some other events that we have going on this year, the Fit Fest is coming back. I know that's a big one. So it's a great way to kick off the new year with those resolutions and rethinking your fitness goals. Right. So what inspired the idea behind this event?
Fitness Fest was inspired we wanted to showcase people what activities we're offering at the Lincoln Center. So it's set up with different demos, from Zumba to Zumba Goal. Then there's a boot camp and pickleball. So we did like 15-minute demonstrations on each of the activities that we offer. We also have karate lessons, beginner and advanced. So they were able to come out and showcase the things that they've learned throughout the last year, to their parents and friends, and then also introducing it to someone that may be interested in signing up for karate. So that is a class for both kid and adult. So there are some parents and kids that attend the class together. So that's what makes it special too.
Yeah, that sounds very fun. And so, why is it important to offer these things for all ages? Like you said, the kids, the adults. There's even options for seniors. Why
Yes.
is it important to encompass everyone?
Just promoting a healthy lifestyle, and giving you the different resources. You may not like this thing, this may not work for you, but then this activity may work for you. So being able to provide different activities, and you're able to pick and choose what you want to do, what fits you.
So tell us, the event was last week.
Yes.
So how did the event go? I know it is one that a lot of people enjoy.
We had a really great turnout. Every year the event is growing. So the word's getting out to come and see what the Lincoln Center has to offer in terms of fitness and wellness. So it was a time for people to just see what we had to offer and actually participate in those demonstrations. So even the karate instructor, she encouraged everybody to participate in the moves that they were doing. Zumba, then we have Zumba Gold, and the difference between the two, our Zumba class with Miss Brenda is our evening Zumba class for adults, and then our Zumba Gold is a senior class. So there is a chair, and you do it at your own pace, your own level. So some of the seniors, they sit in the chair during the Zumba workout, or they may stand up and hold on to the chair. So that's the difference between the Zumba, regular Zumba, and then the Zumba Gold. And then we did a boot camp where we had different stations set up just to show participants what you could do on your own while being in our fitness room, because we also have a fitness room that you can just come. We have free weights, different fitness equipment inside of the fitness room.
Yes, and if somebody is looking to come and join the fitness room, what do they need to do? Do they need a membership, or can they just come try it out?
You need to come in and fill out an application. There is a monthly fee to participate in our fitness room. The adult membership, it covers our fitness room, and it also covers all of our fitness classes. So not only do you get to use that, you can also do open gym. So we have time set in the morning for open gym. It also covers pickleball. So there's a few little things under our adult membership package for a monthly fee. So just stop by our office and fill out a membership application. And on that first visit, you're welcome to just try things out that first time to see if it's something you like to participate in.
So in a few weeks, we have the job fair coming up as well at the Lincoln Center. When is that, and what can people expect from that event?
Okay, with the job fair, we're partnering with the workforce. That is the last Wednesday of the month from 10 to 1. So we'll have about 30 different vendors that are looking for to hire. So I would say come ready, dress for success, bring your resume with you, and be ready to, make connections with people and network.
Yes, networking is very important, especially at events like these. And how does partnering with Workforce Solutions help strengthen the event?
So Workforce took a very big role in reaching out to all of the different participants. So I definitely appreciate them for getting all the different jobs that will be coming to our event. So it's a very good event for the public, for people that are looking for a job. It's the first of the year. Maybe you're looking for something new to do and wanting to switch jobs. But thank you to Workforce for partnering with us to have this event at the Lincoln Center.
Yes, absolutely. And what advice would you give job seekers to make the most out of their time at the event?
Come dressed for success and bring your resume. Ready
Yes.
to do on-site interviews.
Yes.
Yes.
That is something that is very important and might catch you off guard if you're not expecting it. So definitely be prepared. I know we've done this event for quite a few years now, and it is a success every year. So switching gears here, how do the events like the ones that we've talked about today reflect the Lincoln Center's mission to serve and uplift our community?
Well, our events are first. It just depends. Our family events, we're trying to get families together and providing a safe place for them to come out and celebrate, whether it's fall or spring or Christmas time. And then we have other events like the career fair for our adults who are looking for new jobs or just looking for a job, period. But Lincoln Center provides that safe space to connect with the community and to make new friends, even if it's just a place you want to come and get some socializing with other people. And we provide activities and programs for people of all ages. So there's something for the whole family to look forward to by coming to the Lincoln Center.
Yes, and that connection that you mentioned is very important, especially nowadays when everything being digital. It's kind of easy to get stuck in your own bubble and really not want to get out there and socialize much. But programs like this, and especially the space like the Lincoln Center, is a great way to kind of get out there, socialize more, meet new people, or meet people that you've known your whole life.
Right, and you just just a time to be social.
Yes.
Get out of the house, especially our senior adults. They just like to come and fellowship with one another, whether they're participating in the program or just sitting, drinking coffee and talking to each other. They enjoy doing that.
Yes.
So we provide that space and giving them the opportunity just to connect with people, connect with their peers.
Connection is very, very important. So how can people find more information about the different programs? I know y'all have the after school program, as well as a bunch of different offerings. The Parks and Recreation Guide has just come out for the winter and spring. So how can people kind of navigate the guide to find out which programs would best suit them?
So it's organized based off of, teen activities, adult activities, and then senior activities and special events. I would say definitely go through each page first. You may find something of interest that you didn't know that we offered within our department. But the book it's organized pretty well so you can get to what you're looking for. But I would suggest go through page by page and see if you can find something new. It's a new year. You may have a new hobby that you could pick up by just looking through the guide.
Yes, absolutely. Get a highlighter, highlight things that pique your interest. And then if you want to stop in to any of our parks facilities, feel free to do so. I know I've made that my goal because I have not been to every single one of our facilities, and I feel like it's about time that I go. So I think once a month I'm going to go and just walk around and see the facilities, and maybe pick up pickleball.
Yes, just come in ready to play with pickleball because that's a tough crowd of seniors, and they're very serious about their sport. But they're dedicated members to playing pickleball at our facility. Whether they're giving us some positive feedback or negative feedback, I appreciate them for coming in, and some of them even take the time to teach people sometimes about how to play pickleball. Because it's an open court, open gym time for pickleball. So people are there from all levels, beginner to advanced. So we want everybody to feel like they're welcome to come. It doesn't matter what level you're on.
Yes, you will fit in. Before we wrap up, we're going to switch things up this week with a fun lightning round of Would You Rather questions.
Okay.
So just say the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Are you ready? Pickleball or boot camp?
Boot camp.
Morning workout or evening workout?
Evening workout.
Evening, okay. Music or motivational speeches?
Music.
Job fair or networking event?
Ooh. That's a hard one.
It is.
Networking event.
Okay, and then finally, one word to describe the Lincoln Center.
Connection.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Or community.
Community. Yes, it's in the name. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Markeesha. One more time, where can people find out more about the Lincoln Center?
cstx.gov/Lincoln Center.
And that's what's up.